Alright, and hello everyone, it is me, Jay Burns, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you all the Alpha Loom template for my chocolate bar design, and the design is for pretty much if you want to make it a bracelet or a charm, and so I'll explain how you would make both, but anyway, this video is for that template, and yeah, so here's the template. It's really short. It's my shortest template ever. It's only 4 columns wide. And how you would go making this design into a bracelet is you would start here at column 1, then you would go through the template and you would get to column 4, and once you got there you would start over at column 1 again and go through the template here, repeating the pattern over and over until you make the bracelet long enough for however long you need to make it. If you want to make this design into a charm, or in other words a picture / banner type thing, you would start with, instead of using cap bands like you would with a bracelet design, you would start by making the design with a single chain. And if you're not sure of how you do this, I will have a link in the description to a tutorial that shows you how to make pictures and banners and stuff, which it shows you how to make the single chain and stuff. And then you would repeat this, you would go through the pattern once, and for the picture or like a little charm, I go through the pattern 3 times, so you would repeat the template 3 times, and then after the 3rd time you would go back to column 1 and you would place the same bands you would for column 1, because at the end, as you can see here, it's like these 2 different colors of brown, and you want to end it with what's here in column 1. So making a charm, you would go through the template 3 times, and then you would go through column 1 right here a 4th time. And I'll show an example. And then once you finish that, you would start to close the design off like a bracelet, but instead of putting C-clips on the end, you would loom a single chain of bands through all the bands on the loom. And the tutorial also explains how you do that. So yeah, that's how if you want to make it into a picture, banner, charm thing. And in the description I'll have a link to tutorials showing you how to make the design into a picture with the 2 single chain endings, and another 3 tutorials showing you how to make the design into a bracelet on the Alpha Loom, the Rainbow Loom, or any loom that you could possibly have, so pretty much like 2 pins. I'll have a link to those 3 tutorials showing you how to make the design into a bracelet, and that's just if you're not sure of how you make things with your Alpha Loom or whatever you have. And also in the description I'll have a link to a website where you can download this template here if you want your own little physical template. And yeah, alright, so for the rubber bands you will need at least 3 different groups and just 2 different colors. You'll need 1 color for these dark brown squares here, and you'll need a 2nd color for the lighter brown, which are these tan squares. And then you'll need the 3rd group, which is not really a color, of connector bands to connect all 7 rows of the design together. Alright, so for the type of bands you want to use, I would recommend, right now there aren't any brown rubber bands available or brown alpha bands available, so I would recommend just using ordinary bands, and I used caramel and the cocoa bands from Rainbow Loom for this one. And as far as the size goes, I would recommend just using the band regularly, and also like doubling the band, so taking 2 and using it like it's 1 band. But if you want a little shorter or smaller candy bar, then you could take the regular bands, so I'll go ahead and show you. You could take a regular band and make it into a cap band, and what happens is this cap band is now about the same size as an alpha band, and you can just use the rubber band like a regular rubber band, but it's just a cap band now. And then you'll get a smaller, more alpha band looking look with regular bands, if that's what you want. But as you can see here, I just used regular bands and I doubled the darker brown squares here, or areas. And then in this example, I tried to use just one color, and you can barely tell the difference. So, yeah. And also, as you can see here, I have the single chain start and the single chain closing off the design. So I made these into little pictures. And, yeah. So, that's actually pretty much it for this tutorial, or this video. But here's the template, so just use the pause button so you can look at the template if you need to, and to go through it and stuff. Just gonna hold it here. Alright, and that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. So, yes, so that's it. So, other than thanks for watching, and bye!